So here we are, we're just off the green. We got very little green to work with, correct? And then also, if we're looking down at the green, which way is the green pointing right now?
Towards us.
It's towards us, okay? So let me ask you this, what kind of shot, if you were going to this first flag right here, what kind of shot would you normally play?
I would take my 6 degree, take a shot at it, and then I just hit it at the top of the hill right here and then just roll out a little bit.
Okay, now you can do that. However, that leaves for a lot of margin of error. Now why I asked you which way the grain was going was because if the grain's coming into you, if you do anything with a square face, that face is just going to dig into the grain, okay? And then you're just going to duff it and not going to be able to follow through, right? Or, I mean, you can open the face, use the bounce. However, that brings the leading edge into play, and then you have a chance of sculling it over. So one thing you can maybe do is, since we have very little green to work with, and this is all fairway, you can use what's called the hybrid shot, okay? And it's the same motion as a putt. However, you're just going to use a hybrid, a 3-wood, whatever, and it has a lot more kick off the face, so the ball rolls out a lot easier.
Right.
So you're just going to line up, you're going to look at the break, just like you would a putt, and then you're going to go in, and then put the ball maybe a little bit more forward in your stance than you would with the putter, just because it's a longer club. And you're just going to rock your shoulders back and through, and let the ball roll out nice and easy. All right, Ricky, so when we're on the golf course, you had said you have a very quick demeanor, right? You don't really think a whole lot of shots through. You're just trying to get around in and get around, correct?
Yep.
I mean, which that's fine. You know, a lot of people do that. However, if you're trying to get better, there's a couple different shots I want you to try to work on that are very effective. Now, when it comes to chipping and being around a green, most times, not all the time, you want the ball to be on the ground. You don't want it in the air, because if it's rolling, you can control it better than if it's in the air, correct? Yep. So for this shot here, we're going to do a shot called putting with loft. Right. And now what you're doing is you're just grabbing a 9 or an 8 iron, something along those lines. And it's for something, you're like just barely into the rough, okay? And you can't really use a putter because that's a lot of long grass to go through, right? So we're just maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 yards from the flag. But all you're doing is you're taking your normal putting stance, except with your 8 or 9 iron, and you're just moving your shoulders back and forth, okay? And what that's going to do is the ball is going to pop up and roll out, but it's going to come out a lot softer.
Okay.
So watch this here. So I'm just going to line up right this flag here, just back, through, right? And see, it comes out really soft,